Hello, hello, my dear friends, you've reached Elena's Bar. The best place on the internet, the very best by far. She'll help improve your fitness, but there's also so much more. 'Cause here are just a few things that this channel has in store. There's bar and there's Pilates and there's belly dancing too. And many styles of yoga, so I'm sure there's one for you. Then watch her practice piano string from right within her home. She's in such big condition, she'll outrun the metronome. Elena'sBarre, Elena'sBarre. They're the best place on the internet, the very best by far. It's not just the piano, but the ukulele too. The guitar and violin are even more that she can do. She does so many different things, it's hard not to lose track. I nearly didn't mention that she posts on her Substack. Elena'sBarre, Elena'sBarre. The best place on the internet, the very best by far. Yet controversial topics may be brought up for discussion, but try not to provoke her or she'll swear at you in Russian. And sometimes certain topics can make quite a big impression. So remember, you take part at your own risk and your discretion. Elena'sBarre, Elena'sBarre. The best place on the internet, the very best by far. You might even meet Anita if you're quite a loyal fan. She's got a fixed male cat, but she's so desperate for a man. We've really got it all, then you couldn't ask for more. So sit right back and watch Elena shave a 3 or 4. Elena'sBarre, Elena'sBarre. The best place on the internet, the very best by far.
Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Elena'sBarre. We are live. We are doing our Mozart challenge today. And I was hoping that Dino would call in. Guys, have you seen his comments? Maybe he left a comment saying that he wasn't able to do that. Anyway, we are here. And today I'm going to showcase your performances. Those of you who submitted your videos to me, thank you so much for participating, by the way. Guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. And yeah, we are going to start. We don't have a lot of participants today, actually. So it's going to be pretty short unless somebody wants to call in and chat with me here. I did leave you a link to the call in. So guys, if you want to say hi to us, just hop on the call, okay? And yeah, we are going to start. I'm going to showcase, let's start with Angus maybe first, and then Richard, and then it will be me, and that's it. We can end the live stream now, right, guys? Okay, yeah, let's do it. I'm going to present your channel. Here you go. It's only 3 people today. Cool. Okay, 1 second, guys. We are doing it live. Awesome. So here is the channel for Angus, right? Angus, Robertson pianist. And he has a lot of videos. He has a lot of piano videos for us. And look, he's been really busy lately with the shorts. Great job, Angus. Look at that. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Now, let's check this Mozart video that you presented. It was so beautiful. Okay, let's listen to it. Awesome job, Angus. That's amazing. Amazing.
Very nice, Angus.
Bravo. Yay. I'm so glad Dino made it. Dino, I'm so sorry. I was so busy practicing today. I was trying here within that hour. I was trying to put as many things as I could.
It was a brutal morning. I had a big job in the morning.
I see.
And,
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I got a hot water tank installed. Customer was happy, paid. Boom.
Awesome. Awesome.
And right after your first live stream, hello, Angus.
Hold on, let me mute him for a moment. Angus, can you mute that other thing?
And I made it.
Yes, I was wondering.
I'm a lazy boy because I'm beat. I'm so beat. So I'm like this right now. Hot water tank's a 50-gallon hot water tank. It was real.
Wow.
Just I'm brutalized, but that's what I do. That's how I pay the bills.
I know. This is a hard job. It's
Yeah, that's all right though. One day I'll be a concert pianist and I won't have to lift the heavy stuff anymore.
I know. Yeah.
Wow, Angus, looking good. Looking like a
thank you, Dean. Thank you,
looking
Dino.
like a Highlander there, man.
Yeah, very beautiful piece, Angus. I was wondering.
Yeah, sorry, having trouble with the mic, I think. Thank you, Dino. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone.
Sorry,
everyone...
Elena, I'm having a bit of trouble with the mic, I think. I'm not sure what's happening.
No, we can still hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dino in his lazy boy.
This is my famous lazy
Well,
boy.
you know what? You've earned
Nice
it,
one,
Dino.
Dino.
You just relax now. Relax and
Well,
enjoy beautiful
sometimes
music.
people call me the lazy boy when I'm in my lazy boy.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, it's okay. Like you walk a lot, so take a break and just relax. Drink more water. Or what are you drinking?
What's that?
This is Yingling lager, traditional lager. It's supposedly the oldest brewery in the U.S. It's
Oh.
out of Pennsylvania, so it's supposedly the oldest continually in use
Okay.
brewery. So, cheers.
Awesome. Cheers. Well, I have my tea
Cheers,
here.
Dino.
This is just because it was so rough today. So
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. No worries. Okay.
that promise not to get drunk.
Have a break, Dino.
Thank you. Yeah, and I know there's a couple of teetotalers, non-drinkers in the community, so I don't want to be a bad influence. So maybe I'll hide it as I drink it.
After you told it to us,
That sparkling water is delicious. Oh my god!
Right? You raise everything Dino showed to you guys before, yeah. I'm just kidding. It's fine. Yeah. We had some champagne also this week.
Yeah, I don't imagine you drink a lot, Elena.
We don't. We usually don't. It's just like once in a while for special occasions, and yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, save your liver for your old age.
I know, right? I used to drink. Like I wasn't an alcoholic or something, but I definitely had more alcohol in my 20s.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you were a college student,
Yeah.
in Europe, I can imagine you were around drinkers at school.
Yeah. Well, and even then, I didn't like 2 glasses of wine were enough for me usually, and I didn't mix. I don't like mixing drinks, so if I start with wine, I usually end with wine.
Yeah,
this is how I did before. And then sometimes now my brother-in-law, he's big into whiskey, so sometimes when he brings some scotch,
bourbon.
Yeah, bourbon is his favorite, so yeah, I just drink a small shot of it, and then I don't drink anything else.
Yeah, I'm sure one little shot is a lot for you.
Well, I mean, it just relaxes the nervous system. Once in a while, it's not going to hurt you guys. Yeah, it's when you do it every
Everything
day.
in moderation.
Yeah, when you do it
Except-
every
That's
day.
exactly it, Dino.
What's that, Angus?
That's it. Everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for your scales and arpeggios, Angus. That I think you should not do in moderation, but continually.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like I can't say,
I
oh,
quite agree.
this week I'll skip doing my scales because, well, I should do my scales in moderation. Not
Not going to happen. Yeah, this is how I felt about my etude. That butterfly etude that I played by Chopin that I began with today's practice.
Yep.
I haven't played it in a few months, right, Angus? Because he
Yeah, that's about right.
And gosh, it was hard. I was skipping the notes, I was missing them, and it was like jumps with the hand. I forgot where it's supposed to go. So yeah, when it comes to piano practice or hobby practice, yeah, do it as much as you can consistently.
I agree.
Yeah,
If
the thirds etude. Do you know the thirds etude? That one is really, really tricky.
The third etude, which one is it?
Oh, by Chopin. I can't remember the opus number at the moment. I did
what
actually
key is
mention it
that
last
in,
time.
Angus?
I think. Sorry?
What key is that in?
It would be in the key of G sharp minor.
He loves this one.
You had me at G sharp minor, and then my heart skipped a beat.
You know, I swear Chopin really loved the black keys. That butterfly etude, it's all on the black keys. This is why it makes it so difficult to play. All of those signs, like once you start reading into them, it just blows your mind, guys. They are
Yes,
so
it does.
difficult. Like I can't imagine, like how does it even register in their brain? I mean, like professional musicians, you know, they can do it from every key,
Yeah.
no problem. You know, I'm here
Light
counting
light
signs.
years away from me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm counting. Okay, 1, 2. How many signs is that? And they're just like, "Woo, let's go!" Right?
Yeah.
Automatically.
Rachmaninoff used to love playing Chopin's etudes. He did.
Oh, okay. Well,
In
that
fact, actually, as far as I know, he was his favorite composer, I think.
Oh, Chopin. I love Chopin. Yeah, I asked my husband to order me the book.
Yo,
Hello, Indy.
Oh, India, the book by Cherny, Etudes by Cherny. Those ones are also very, very good for your technique. So hopefully, when I get that book, I'll start working on them. Because I was thinking of printing the individual etudes at first, but then there were so many of them that are really good, that I really enjoyed listening to, and I just like, okay, just order me the full book. We'll see how many of them I'll end up playing. So yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, who wants to go next? We only have two more people.
so I joined a little late and I saw Angus's. I didn't catch
Uh-huh.
what piece that Mozart was. So Angus was first, or did I miss someone before Angus's performance?
No,
No,
he
I
was
was first. Yeah.
the first. Yes.
Oh, okay. So we only have two left. It sounds like either you, Elena, or me.
Richard. Oh, did you submit something also, Dino?
Oh yeah, I did. So I didn't. Did I miss Richard's Mozart submission, or is it something he just turned in for this?
He just turned it in today, I think, or
Oh,
yesterday. I got a message from
then
him.
that leaves three because we don't want to exclude you, Elena. So that means you,
Oh, okay. Well,
Richard, or me. I have a very teeny tiny baby Mozart piece when Mozart was probably still in diapers.
awesome.
And I probably should have been wearing diapers too while I practice it because it was really stressful.
Oh, Dino, you're so funny.
What is diverse, Dino?
What's that?
What's diverse?
In England, you call them nappies.
Ah, right. Okay.
Awesome. Okay.
Brilliant, Dino. Awesome.
Well, let's listen to Richard next because I have him lined up here. Okay,
All
and
right,
then we'll.
Richard.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so great that you guys made it. I'm so glad that Dino made it.
Me
Okay.
too.
A hot water tank is like it's a wild card because any kind of plumbing job is a wild card. It's just stuff happens.
Yeah.
So you think you're starting an easy job, and the next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock at night, and you have you're a mess and you're not done.
Yeah. That makes sense.
The plumbing gods are with me.
Awesome. Okay, here is Richard's YouTube channel, guys. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. He has a lot of piano videos. He specializes in the Beatles, right? But he has a lot of things. He also has some Bach, I think, and other beautiful.
Richard's goal before he dies is to play every single Beatles song ever recorded. So you better live to be about 105, Richard.
Well, he has Chopin also. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of videos. Oh, that one was so funny.
Yeah, it was a great one.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to find. Sorry, guys. Okay, I need to stop sharing this one. This is just his YouTube channel, and the video is not public. So I'm going to go. I'll stop sharing it for a moment, and I'll share another. Wait, he just sent me the unlisted video. Okay, I forgot about that. Hold on. Yeah.
Richard was very clandestine, like a secret agent,
I know.
007
Right.
Finnish Swiss version,
So here you
license to
go.
kill.
Here is the video. Okay, so I'm going to play it.
Hello, Elena and Elena'sBarre's family. Today it's Sunday, June 22nd, and today we have the Mozart challenge. So I have to do my contribution now. It's the highest time. And I have to say, I have no classical piano education, so I probably shouldn't play Mozart. But I have here a nice little book, Piano Klassiker, and they have very much simplified pieces, classical pieces, and I try to learn something from them usually. And I have chosen from Mozart, there is Elvira, and a very nice, it has also the guitar accord, so I can learn from this. And when I learned this, I felt such a sense of humor in this piece. And I think Mozart must have had a great sense of humor. So let's see if you think the same. Here it goes. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice summer. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Good effort, Richard.
I love that last pow on that note when he hit it with the gun. Bravo.
Very good.
Oh my goodness.
I just unmute yourself. I loved how he was plucking with one finger, like boom, boom.
That piece fit Richard and Richard's personality so nicely. And
Uh-huh.
I think that was, does anyone know that was at the piano arrangement from the Magic Flute? I forgot that, but that's an orchestra piece, I'm pretty sure. And
Oh,
Yes, it is.
yes, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Richard must know. He's got it. I think must be written in the book, but a very amazing precision playing very nice finger work,
Mhm.
excellent left hand.
Dino froze. Okay. Okay. What were you saying, Dino? We missed you because you froze.
Oh, I was saying that the left hand was so good and precise, but then that right hand was almost like Richard was an AI version of Richard because it was right spot on.
Yes, yes, very precise.
Yeah. But I know Richard would never dupe us with an AI creation. That was actually him.
Exactly. No, he has the app in his brain, with the AI.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. Richard, I
I'm
think that's
just
the
kidding.
first ever Mozart piece I've seen Richard play. It was great.
It was
Beautiful.
awesome. Yeah. Very, very beautiful. Mhm.
The Beatles would be proud of Richard right now, seeing him go into like one of the fathers of where their music eventually ended up. Mozart, Bach,
Yeah.
Barlotti, Haydn.
Yeah, all of the classical musicians. Mhm. Awesome. Yeah, bravo, Richard. That's amazing. I'm so amazed by your creativity, guys. Even Luigi, he's not around. He said that he had something going on, so he wasn't able to join us. But whenever we have these challenges, it's amazing to see how creative you guys are because
Why not have a little fun? I like that.
Mhm. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, well, let's check Dino now. Okay, Dino, we are going to your channel.
That sounds great. If you'll permit
Get
me,
on.
I'm just going to my little mini fridge to grab my second beer, but then I'm going to hold it at 2 because it still is daytime and I don't want to get all slashy because I still have to get ready
Yeah,
for
that's fine.
tomorrow's job. But if you just
Sure.
permit me 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, we'll wait for you.
Yeah, I promise not to get all boisterous here in the live stream. Oh, you guys, give me another pint there, mate. Come on, mate.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Are you
Great.
back?
That was
That
very
was
quick.
quick.
I have a mini fridge.
That was
I
very
have
quick,
a
Dino.
little mini fridge. This is
How
my
far is your fridge?
this is my little domain. It's our sunroom, but this is where I usually hang out and I watch live streams or I
Nice.
just come in here and relax. But I share it with the washer and dryer. So you've heard the term man cave?
Yes,
like
yes.
The dudes hang out and like it's just for the dude.
Yes, yes.
This is not the man cave because I have the washer and dryer, so I call it the mandry room. Like for the
I see.
laundry room, the mandry room.
Laundry room. Yeah.
So I might be watching like some Netflix movie, and my wife will come in, walk right by me, throw clothes in the washer, slam the door, turn it on, beep 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 beep, walk out just like I wasn't even here, like I was just a
I
piece
know.
of furniture. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not
as
like
long as it doesn't
whatever.
bother you. Yeah.
No, it
That's
doesn't
fine.
bother me. Well,
Yeah.
cheers, everybody.
Cheers
Cheers,
to you
Dino.
too. I have my
Oh my God,
green,
that's so
green
good.
tea here.
Oh, it's like the first beer I've ever had in my life. It's so good.
Yeah.
What kind of beer is it, Dino?
It's a lager, Angus. It's
Yeah.
It's called the traditional. I guess it would be an American lager.
Uh-huh.
Which what is an American lager? Lager was what originally from probably England. I'm gonna guess first lagers came from England. Then maybe we added one little ingredient and we call it American lager. Cheers, Richard.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very tasty from Pennsylvania, and supposedly the oldest brewery since 1829.
Mm.
As far as American timeline, that's very old for us.
Yeah.
It is.
But for European dates, that's like what? Only 1829? That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depends which way you look at it, doesn't it?
Yeah, my neighbor's house was built in 1829.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just saying, like, if I'm in Europe, that would just be like, all right, so 1829, what? That's old, just because of the difference in our our histories,
Yes, yes.
the new world and everything over here, the USA.
So
Yeah.
true. Yeah, well, let's check your channel, Dino. Do you
Yep,
want
let's see if you can locate that. There's a little Mozart piece that is KV 1500.
Okay.
But I follow a pianist. She's German. Richard also follows her. Her name is Cornelia, and she's very like pro pianist. She's interesting. The way she presents her channel is you just see her hands playing. Her YouTube channel
Oh,
piano
What's her
things.
name, Dino?
What's that, Angus?
What's her name? Camellia?
Cornelia. I don't know her last name, but if you look up piano things, I could send you the link, Angus. She's very good. She's excellent pianist. She plays Chopin, Mozart. She does a premiere video every 2 weeks these days.
I follow.
Okay.
You know Weimar Toccata. Weimar Toccata. That's his YouTube channel. He's a
I think-
professional
Yeah,
pianist.
I think I've seen his channel.
Yeah, he usually does live streams where he's practicing, and this is how I can ask him some questions about like how he works on the challenging passages. And he does play some of the pieces that I'm working on, so which is good.
That's cool. You know, I
Yeah.
love when pros actually interact with like
Mhm.
absolute
So,
green
yeah,
amateurs
you
like
can-
me. I feel like, I have some professional pianist friends. I feel
I
like
did
oh,
check
so
him
sweet.
next time I catch him live. I'm going to link it on
Yeah,
my
let us know.
Instagram
Let us know.
stories, so you can click and I'll take his video there so that you can guys watch it, because then you can ask him some questions about like technique and how long he's been practicing. Obviously, he's been practicing for a very
I
long
love
time.
any insight when a
Yeah,
professional will
yeah.
share those secrets. It just
And then
is
you
like,
can see how he goes through the pieces, like how he works on them. Well, his technique is like it's so amazing, you know. It's just like his fingers are flying, but then he does occasionally slow down and he shows how he is working through some
like how
challenges.
he'll pick apart a passage or
Mhm.
woodshed a little section of it or something.
They
right?
are
Yeah,
doing like
I
some
love to see that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that would be interesting for you guys also, and this is why I was sharing
there's a million professional pianists that are putting out like their performance, which is cool. I
yeah.
love to see professionals play a piece
Mhm.
that I really like. But there's a million of them out there. But when you see something cool like what you're talking about, where you can
Yeah.
gather you can gain a little bit of insight or knowledge from a pro. That to me is interesting.
Yeah.
Like some little shtick, something a little bit different, and then that's like, oh, okay.
And
Then
then
I'm
you can
interested.
implement it. You can implement it. You can like he actually told me how to sight read better. So I'm getting better at sight reading.
like
You
that.
have to look ahead, of into the next bar. This is how you won't get stumbled. Like if you just focus on one and then play it, you have to learn how to look ahead of what you are
Mhm.
playing.
And not looking at the keys,
Not
which I have to do. I have to be like this.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
have to
oh,
look at the
this
I
is
have
not
to look
sight
at the
reading.
keys too. But the thing with this one, it's a skill. It's like reading a book. Eventually, your fingers will remember where they are supposed to go if you practice it long enough. And this is what professionals are doing. Like it's enough for them to glance ahead, and then they know where each note goes. In the position of the hand, and that takes a while to build. So over time. I really like his recommendations, because I did ask him, how do you sight read? Because this is what I'm struggling with. And then he gave me some tips and recommendations. And he actually showed to me, like,
That's
to everyone
nice.
else,
That's really
like how
very
he's
cool
doing
of him to share that with you.
And he has like
Mhm.
regular notes. He doesn't have the iPad. Like I think it would maybe help you if you had an
Oh,
iPad. It would be faster.
Here's his paper, like me, old school.
He's old school, yes, and it's amazing. Like I really enjoy his live streams. Whenever I catch it, it's like I always say hi, and he kind of knows me, because I try to be consistent there, and
That's good.
sometimes ask
Yeah.
him questions.
Well, and also the pro or the YouTuber appreciates that audience, someone
Mhm.
who's engaged, someone who's listening, paying attention,
Yeah.
and just they're supporting him. But what I was saying was Cornelia, who I consider a friend of mine, she's in Germany.
Mhm.
Because in my YouTube video, I put there KV 1500 if it was really Mozart, because I couldn't locate it. I looked on YouTube, I looked it up on Google, and I did not find this early Mozart piece that was KV 1500. What's it called, the Kerschel listing. And then she pointed out that no, it's actually 15.00, which is like early, or the lower the numbers, the more baby Mozart that piece was. Like K5 is one of the earliest baby Mozarts, like when he was 6 years old, and then the numbers go up from there. So anyway, you'll see mine. It says Mozart with a question mark, the fourth video down there.
Mhm.
KV 1500. But so actually that KV 1500 is KV or K 15.00. I was like, that makes sense. So
Uh-huh.
she answered my question because I asked it in the video here.
Okay, I think I can see this one, Mozart Minuet K 1500, right?
Question mark, question mark. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, that's it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, okay, yeah.
let's listen
That's
to
it.
it.
That is
Uh-huh.
it. What's going on? It's Dean here, aka Dino, which is my nom d'artiste. And sometimes I'm a gardener. These are peonies from my garden. They smell beautiful. I grew them and picked them. And how about just a little bit of pizzazz for my performance of what I think is a little piece by Mozart. Jeff, the amazing piano technician, and his amazing apprentice Frank were here this morning, tuned up the Mason and Hamlin and the Kawai, and I played this piece for both of them. Jeff's actually a piano teacher too. Neither of them recognized this little Mozart piece, so I'm thinking maybe the editors got it wrong and it's not Mozart. It would be like one of the K5 or 6, early Mozart pieces when baby Mozart was writing music when he was like 5 or 6 years old, 7 years old. And they're both like, no, not ringing any bells. So anyway, I think it's Mozart-ish, Mozart-esque Minuet by the mysterious baby Mozart ghost. I don't know. Let's do this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Nice one, Dino.
Well done. Well done,
Thank
Dino.
Yeah.
It actually is Mozart. So Cornelia
You
confirmed
verified.
it because she had it. She had a book of these early
Mhm.
K5, 6, 7
Mhm.
pieces, and she said yes. She confirmed it was Mozart. I'm like, all right, I heard it from a pro, so it's not a
Yeah.
mystery anymore.
Yeah, bravo. Well done. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
You can
Thank you
kind
very
of,
much.
last time when I caught Weimart's live stream, I could hear that he was playing something from Bach. Like after you practice a while, you will be able to pick up the composers, like their technique and their style, and you just have to develop the ear. So I was like, okay, he's playing something from Bach. I could be mistaken, and then he verified it. He said that yes, that's Bach. Let me just quickly show you his YouTube channel. Okay. Okay, he did rename his YouTube channel. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, Indy, quiet. Hold on.
I hear Indy making noises.
I know he's
Give me food.
misbehaving. Okay. Just really quickly, guys, so that you can follow him. So here was his live stream. And let's check the channel.
Oh
here.
yes.
Okay, this is his YouTube channel. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, this is the YouTube channel of the professional pianist.
I
And
recognize it. I think
you
I've
recognize,
seen.
yeah.
I might have like stumbled upon it.
Mm-hmm.
He looks familiar.
Yeah, and then I did
Yeah.
share a couple of his links to his live streams on my my Instagram stories as well. So
Okay.
you guys, next time I catch him, I'll share it. So just click on the video so you can watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, some of his live streams are longer than others. Some of them are pretty short, like 20 minutes long. So yeah, it kind of depends. Anyway, so let's remove him, and I'm going to showcase the final one. It's me here.
Oh yeah, Elena.
I know, right? Oh, guys, I was hoping that I would spend more time on working on this piece. So the second part definitely needs more work, but I was running out of time and I posted it the way it is. It's not perfect.
We are
But-
a very forgiving community.
I know,
Elena.
right?
Very, very forgiving.
I wasn't quite happy with it,
I would
but
never throw stones as I live in a glass house.
I know. That's fine. Okay, here is the video, guys. Let's watch it.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. You're so kind.
I didn't, it's a piece that I have never worked on. So to me, it was perfect.
Ah,
So, if you work on a piece, then you recognize, a note instantly if someone plays it
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
So, yeah,
I'm sure
absolutely.
the professional musician, the fingers here, the fifth, fourth, and third finger, there is no way around it. Like you have to train those fingers, and yeah, those ones were really really hard for me. I
It seems
uh,
so fast, just like the fingers have to be so
They
nimble
have to be,
and
yeah, and they have
angular.
to be equal. Like they have to be precise, accurate, and equal. I'm struggling with equal because I'm sleeping through some of them, especially when they go fast. This is what happens with the etudes. Usually, I want to go with a faster tempo, but I can't maintain it. And with Mozart, yesterday I was trying to record it, guys, and it took me a few hours, like multiple attempts. I don't remember, like 60 attempts to record it or something like that. And when I was trying to slow it down, eventually I would speed up. So I couldn't maintain the rhythm if I played slowly because it was so hard to articulate it slowly, you know?
Only 60 attempts. You probably felt like it was that movie Groundhog Day, where you wake up and it's the same day over and over. You're like, God, this is the
I was
59th
losing.
attempt. I hope I get it on the 60th.
I was losing patience, you know.
That takes some kind of perseverance. Almost like you have to be, I don't know.
Like
How do you
you
get
have
into that
to,
mindset that you can handle doing 60 attempts? I would probably
you
go
have,
out in the yard
you
and
have to be
scream and lay down in the grass or something after like 20 of them.
you have to be autistic to some degree because every time it's like I mess up, and the few attempts when I would start playing one phrase, I wouldn't even finish the phrase, but I would skip the note. I would uh you know, mess it up, and then I would have to restart it over and over and
That
over.
sounds like about after the 30th attempt, I'm breaking out the bottle of tequila and saying, "The hell with it." And then let's give it another shot.
Maybe if I
Maybe
had
next
some
week or
alcohol,
something.
I would be more relaxed. And I did send a Bach pieces to my dad, and he said that I need to work on my facial expressions when I was playing, like hyper focused, like reading and moving the fingers. He was saying like, yeah, it sounds okay, but what
But
about
it doesn't look like you're having fun.
I know, right? It looks like you have a toothache, you know? Like, you know how hard, like how much focus and concentration it takes to play Bach?
Well, when you're doing, a presentation where you see your face, you see your body, there's
Yeah.
also those things going through your mind like, oh, I have to play it right. And I have to look like I'm not having like a horrible time here,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
slouching or whatever. Yeah. I love Angus's mannerisms. Can I do a little quick imitation of you, Angus?
Go on, sure.
And it's with love, okay? All right. Let me sit at my piano. Take a deep breath. That's before, right? And then play, a little bit of flourish with the hands, a little bit of flourish.
I know, right?
And then you finish the piece and it's like,
Now I can
then
breathe.
can we turn off the phone?
I can breathe now. Sometimes I feel like that too, especially with the longer, the longer the song, the more chance of you messing it up is.
Oh, yeah, of
Um,
course.
then like you sometimes you have to learn how to breathe throughout the piece and like enjoy instead of like
There's all those little the fine details of playing. Yeah, breathing at certain points where I'm
yeah.
not that good that I think about, oh, I should take a breath right about at this measure. measure 42.
And hold it for as long as you can, right?
Let it out.
Yeah, you have to let it out because it's like sometimes I excel, especially with Bach when I was trying to record him because it's so much concentration and focus that's required to play his fugas and inventions. Well, pretty much everything, especially when one hand is holding it, the other hand is playing, and then you're changing. You have to watch what you're doing. And then, yeah, I would exhale at the end of the piece when I'm done with it. I'm like, yeah. Well, anyway, guys, it was so much fun today.
That was great. I enjoyed all the performances. It was nice seeing everybody.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
you too, Dino and Alina.
Great to see you. And let's plan the next one for next month at the end of July.
Okay.
And
Yes.
which one do you want to do? It could be a composer, it could
Beethoven?
be a style. Oh, geez, Beethoven. Let's do Beethoven, actually. Yes.
Yeah. Seeing as we did Mozart this time, it makes sense to do Beethoven, doesn't it?
Beethoven sounds great to me.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do
Okay.
it. Okay, one. Oh, okay. Hold on. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on the 20th
Okay.
20th
July?
sounds fine.
20th sounds fine. Okay, awesome. Then on the 20th of July, I try
20th
to
of
keep
July.
them not at the end, like not the last week, but like the week before, so that we have time. Okay, and then yeah, at 12:30 p.m. Pacific, guys, if you happen to play any musical instrument, please join us for these challenges. They are so much fun, and they are very motivating and inspiring, actually. Otherwise, I wouldn't have recorded that Turkish march separately if it wasn't
it
for
made
the
you
Mozart
focus
time.
on something, and you had a
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah,
and
I
it
need to
seemed-
work on that Moonlight Sonata. I'll try to get back to it, guys, with the third movement. I think the third movement of that sonata. Like, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I'll try
I'll
to work on
find a
it.
Beethoven piece where Beethoven was still wearing nappies, and that'll be right about my perfect level. One day I'll record myself wearing nappies as I do the performance.
Oh, that would be so much fun, you know.
Can I just say one thing quickly?
Go for it.
You know, earlier when Dino was kind of imitating me, well, there's a chap on YouTube. His name's Nathan Glenn, Australian, I think. He does a video. He's got a video. I think it lasts about 20 minutes long, and he's doing all the impressions that pianists can do. You know, such as the wind. He did one called the windmill, where you were kind of whirling around like a windmill. It's
This
quite
is
hilarious.
like
All
it is
right.
hilarious. It's like I'm actually not a fan of this, like when pianists, like, you know, there is a point where they overdo it, you know, like I can feel like it's like on Instagram you watch these girls like shaking their head like where they are rocking, you know, like you know.
First, they're sticking the rump way out on the seat, like in an unnatural position
Yeah.
to look sexy, and then like flying all over the keyboard. There's only one person I like when he does like this kind of stuff, and that's Lang Lang, the Chinese pianist. So because he's like one of the best pianists in the world, and
Yeah.
that's not like he's not faking it. I think that's just the way he plays, and it's all like he's like leaning back, kind of like he's in the Matrix dodging bullets.
Wow.
And,
Interesting.
but he's
yeah,
just,
I don't like it.
He's just so fun to watch. I love listening to him perform.
I don't like it when they are overdoing it. You know, like there is a point where like, okay, you are just like faking here. You are doing it for camera or whatever, you know, like, yeah, they might appear like they are enjoying and it gives more action and like, you know, but it's
I know
not.
what you're saying. Yeah, it's sometimes it's like, come on, or, you know, are you dancing on the bench or what?
Yeah, it's like it's too much, you know. A little bit of like smile or expression, like fine, whatever, you know. I personally, like whenever I'm doing like a nocturne, I tend to like do like this, you know, like sway a little bit with the music, you know. But it's not like you know.
Chopin, yeah.
I know, right? So yeah, I don't like the crazy, the crazy overdoing. Yeah, I'm sure you've all seen that. Richard is laughing here. Yeah.
It is very true. Some people, there's like the typical Instagram performer where,
I mean, they might even play well. They might have a good
Yeah.
technique and everything, but it's like too much, guys. Like you are overdoing it. You don't need to go like super nuts on the piano.
or you don't have to play while sitting in your lingerie.
Yes, that one I agree. You know, that one is like, yeah. Even if you are great, even if you're professional, you don't need to show your, you know, pretty out there. Nobody needs to see that. Like, enjoy the music, right? Like, make it sound good so that people want to listen to it, but you don't need to, you know. But this is like different. They are selling. This is how they are selling, you know.
Yeah, I always threaten that I'm going to perform in my boxer shorts, but I just haven't got the courage yet to do it.
I know, right?
Right.
I got to work on my physique a little bit.
Lose a few pounds, like do the 6-pack abs there, right? You know.
Yeah, after this like 100-degree heat working outside, I'll have my 6-pack.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
And I'm not talking about this 6-pack. I'm talking
Yeah.
about this 6-pack.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You do the 6-pack app, like a video with that, and then you drink beer, and then you put the nappies on. Just kidding. I know. Well, usually, I remember a story that happened to my dad. He drank too much beer in Prague when we were living in Prague, and then he was trying to find the bushes, and we were living in the city. You know, it was very close to the city center. We had to take the metro to get home, and then he was trying to find the nearest bush because he couldn't hold it anymore. I'm like, Dad, it's only
on
like
the train, which
10,
would be really bad.
I know, it's only like 10 minutes to the house, and he couldn't. He was like, his eyes were popping out. Like we spent time waiting for the train to get home, and yeah, like beer.
Did he find the bushes or didn't he find the bushes?
He did find the bushes.
finds the
It
bushes?
was luckily it was late at night. Nobody
okay.
nobody could see it, you know. But it was hilarious.
I totally sympathize with him. Oh, look who's here. Sergey's here.
Hey, great to see you. Well, we are almost
The
done
infamous
here.
McQuay.
Yeah, great to see you, Sergey. Yeah, guys, join us next week for my practice. Remember to request some songs for me to work on. I'll try to get back to the etudes, and then I'll get the Cherny etudes as well. So we'll keep working on the technique. And yeah, next month on June 20th, we are doing, July 20th, we are doing the Beethoven challenge. Okay, so join us there. And yeah, great to see everyone. Remember to please like and subscribe. Follow the guys. The links to their YouTube channels are in the description box down below. Okay. And yeah, we'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye, Dino. Bye,
Have a
Lena.
great week. Take care,
You
Angus.
too.
Bye, Elena. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Sergey, whoever else might have been there. Take care.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Elena'sBarre, the best place on the internet, the very best by far.